Hey guys, it's Mimi1239 here, and I am here to give you guys my first hangout back in a month, and my first hangout back since I've been in Ecuador. And yeah, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do this, and I'm sorry. I feel very tired still, jet lagged and everything, because I just arrived yesterday and it's been a bit weird being back here and stuff. So I just feel really tired, and I just woke up from a 3-hour nap when I was supposed to be in band practice and everything. So I feel I don't feel that great, but I hope you guys are doing great. And I just keep seeing a lot of people on YouTube, sorry, on Twitter and stuff, like telling me to do Hangouts. So this is my first one here, and I know there's people coming now. And I did a couple in Ecuador. I think I did like 2 or 3 hangouts in Ecuador, but they were very bad quality because I brought my very old laptop with me, and the webcam is very old. And I remember I did hangouts on that laptop when I first started doing hangouts and stuff, and also the Wi-Fi connection was horrible, so it was very laggy. I hope this internet connection is better. I don't know, but yeah. So, oh, now there's people on. You guys are on, and I feel very disoriented right now because I'm tired. But let's start with the questions or the comments, to be more specific. Hi Cynthia B. Hi the weirdo, or Kiwi. Magali. Hi. Derpy. Hi. Cameron. Hi. How am I doing? That's from the weirdo. As I said, I'm very tired, just because I just landed yesterday. So but I'm back. This is my usual place where I make videos and stuff. So it's been a month since I've done this, and that kind of feels very weird. So yeah. What are you feeling on, or what am I? Sorry, my voice just cracked. Sorry. What are my feelings on the Girl Meets World officially ending? It is better. Okay. That's the first question. My feelings on the show ending. I did this video I think last week. Was it last? I think it was last week. Honestly, this whole trip has been I feel like it's been a year. So my timing is very bad right now. It's just very weird. But about a week ago, I posted this video called Light, and it was I don't know, it was a campaign video, but at the same time, it was more just a genuine question, and I didn't expect to get a lot of positive responses, but I did. I think 95 or more were positive responses, and I was like, oh, now what do I do now? And then someone brought this thing up where they wanted me and them to make social media accounts and continue to do the campaign and stuff for the show. So I agreed, and then we made the accounts and stuff, and now I'm supposed to run it by myself. So yeah. But how do I feel about it? I was very shocked, but I wasn't crying like last time when we first heard that it was canceled and stuff. But I was just shocked. I remember because at the time I didn't have Wi-Fi when I heard about it where I was staying. So I used to use a Wi-Fi in my dad's house. So I went to my dad's house that day feeling very this is it. I don't know. I felt like we were gonna get something today. I was like, and then I went and I started seeing on my my notifications. It was actually Zoe who told me, one of my friends online. She was like, Girl Meets World is officially canceled. And then I went on the Girl Meets World writers Twitter account, and then I started reading, and it was what? Because I just didn't really understand what the heck they were trying to say. There wasn't any venues that could pick up the show. And they were kind of being vague about it because they weren't saying anything that involved Disney. Was it Disney, or was it that no venues could? I don't know. but yeah, that was my initial reaction. I was just shocked, and then I felt like sad, and then I kind of like just felt sad the whole time. And then I started the video, which took like a day long to make, the light video. And I posted it the next day, and then I got, your responses. So that's my feelings on it. Very sad. So, sorry, oh my God. This laptop is like on the edge of my dad's desk because he has a lot of messy things, so I can barely fit this laptop here. Okay, where was I? Hi, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it me? I think it's me or Meg, but I'm gonna say me. Hi. And then Derby with your smiley faces. What's up? I guess all I can say is I'm just feeling jet lagged, so that's what's up. And I wasn't planning on doing a hangout today, but like people were telling me to. Not like telling me, I know that they want me to take my time, but I don't really get a lot of opportunities when I'm by myself, so this is one. So that's why I'm here. Glad to see you again. Thank you so much, Kiwi. Me too. I'm glad to see you guys too. It's been a while. Hi, Ami. Hi. It's a long time since I've seen you. Are you going to do a late video for Sabrina's birthday, even though her birthday passed? That's what I meant by late video. I probably not. I think the late video that I'm going to be doing is the thumbs project, which I'm going to get on. I haven't even finished like taking out all my clothes from my luggage and stuff, so I have to get that done first. But yeah, I'm going to be working on the thumbs project this week, like finishing it and stuff. So now that I have all the videos that I need, because I needed a couple that I stored in my phone, that were done by my sister, and I didn't bring it with me, like my phone, to Ecuador, so I wasn't able to complete the video there. So that's why it wasn't released before. Do you think they will bring back the show one day? I hope so. Even if it's like a spin-off, I think it's possible, but I don't want it to be a spin-off yet, like Riley's kids or something. No, like not right now, or like Augie and Ava when they're like grown up. I don't know about that one. But I think in some way they will, or we can try, because like I feel like not everybody was 100% on everything, including myself. Like I feel like I had to be very inactive when I had to leave and stuff, so I wasn't like 100% doing what like some people were doing, very committed people, and I don't think a lot of people were, involved, especially people that were like saying how, sad they felt on Twitter with, under the tweets of MJ, and there were a lot of people that I don't know or I didn't recognize. I was like, where were you guys the whole time? We were doing this campaign and everything, so yeah. So I hope so. I hope we get the show back on one day. Even there's other options as well that people were telling me. I think Marina, I think that's your name, on Twitter, she was saying that we could possibly make them do a web series of Girl Meets World. Like if that's our very last option, then I'm up for anything. I hope they get the show back in some way, even if it's just like a movie or something. Like I want to just know what happens in their lives, the characters. Where was I? I think they will, Cynthia. That's from The Weirdo. I think so too. We have to have hope. Yes, we do. I really hope so. Me too. Are you getting into any other shows? Yes, I am, Cameron. I've been watching 13 Reasons Why. Don't tell me the spoilers, please, because I've just started it. But I've been watching that in Ecuador, like 2 episodes, the first 2. I watched the first one like many times because it was so good. And then I only watched the second one like once because I didn't have enough time. But yeah, so I've been watching that show, and I've been like filming myself watching it. And then that's the only new show that I've gone into, but it's not the only show that I'm, planning on reacting to. But it's Riverdale. Andy Mac, well, Andy Mac I started like 2 months ago, but without filming my reaction because I wanted to first see the show and see like, is it worth my time? And it actually is. So Andy Mac, I've, long time ago, but I have to start filming those reactions soon because the show is like, I think it's very, very quick. Like every week there's always a new episode, so I haven't even done the first one. And then there's Riverdale, which already, like, it's finished. The season is finished, and I haven't started watching the show. It was very fast. I remember it premiered in like February, and now it's done. And then PLL, which I've been watching, since I was like 13, but I have to start reacting to those episodes because I feel like we're gonna find out soon who A is, and I have no idea who it is. So, yeah, not like the whole season, by the way, or not the whole show PLL because that's like 7 seasons, but 7B, just that part because I don't want to go back and watch everything when I've already watched it. Then I don't remember what else. There's Raven's Home, which is premiering in July, which I haven't obviously started reacting to because it's not even out yet. And then Fuller House, which, like, yeah, I still have to do those videos. I haven't even finished the season, and the season premiered in December. So, and then Girl Meets World, which I think that's, I don't know if I counted this right. I think that's 7 or 8 shows. So Girl Meets World still need those reactions and reviews, and I haven't even filmed those last reviews for Christmas Maya, World Meets Girl, Sweet 16, and Goodbye. I haven't filmed those reviews, so when I'm gonna film them and I'm gonna edit them, they're just gonna be of me after the whole, the aftermath of everything, of the show being canceled. So that's gonna be very weird to know that, like, I already know everything that has happened. I don't know, it's kind of depressing. But those are the shows that I'm getting into. There's 7 or 8. I don't know how I'm gonna like get caught up because most of the shows are like mid-season right now. So yeah. Hi, Simply Jasmine. Hi. I was gonna read my book and then you did this hangout. I'm sorry. You should read though because reading is amazing. I love reading now. I mean, I've always loved reading since I was like 12, I think. I started reading a lot of books, and when I was in high school, I stopped reading a lot because, like, compared to when I was in grade 8, I was reading so much. And then just recently, I started getting back into reading a lot, which is good because I need to read, especially since I haven't been like in university. Or like school overall. Like, I just need to continue, reading and expanding my knowledge. And I've been reading The Hunger Games this whole like month, which is like amazing for me. It's been like a Hunger Games month. So yeah, it's amazing. I love it. And I've been reading fan fiction as well of The Hunger Games, so it's great. Where was that? Is it just me or is the video buffering? I hope not, because that would suck. For me, it isn't buffering. I hope not. It's not doing that for you guys. I hope it's not my internet connection, because I can't fix that, obviously, because like I don't know. I feel like the Wi-Fi connection is so much better here, so I don't know if that's like an issue right now. So I really hope not. And I'm sorry if it is because of me. So where do you feel like the future of the channel is headed? Actually, I'm gonna be posting a video today about that. It's literally called The Future of My Channel, or this channel. And I'll explain like everything that I just talked about in the just right now about the shows that I'm gonna be, reacting to and reviewing, and the videos that I'm gonna be like editing. I don't know how to explain that. The fandom edits. I don't know how to those types of videos where I like the shit videos and the, yeah. So it's all gonna be explained, but I basically just gave you guys a summary of that. And yeah, if they, oh wait, sorry, I skipped a comment. And I know work has been a killer. Miss you. Thank you so much, Ami. I miss you too. I'm glad you're working, and I know it's really hard to be working, and I really hope that you're doing great at work. I know you've been working, I think, since like December or January, I think you told me. but I hope you're doing well. If they did a spin-off of Girl Meets World, what do you think that they would call it? Um, I feel like the most likely thing to happen, there's actually two options that I think are like the most likely, which is the Eric spinoff, which I would love, but I don't know how corny it would get, because is it going to be a Disney show? Probably. And it's going to be more cartoonish and not taken seriously. So I'm kind of worried about that. And then there's the Augie and Ava, idea, which a lot of people have been like, you know, um, tackling that idea, like, is that possible? And what they would like talk about with that, like, I think that would be kind of cool though, but at the same time, I feel like the story of Riley and Maya is not done yet, so how could we move on to Augie and Ava? And what would be the point of that if Riley and Maya are still in the show, when they could just have them back and do a spin-off of Girl Meets World with them in it? I don't know. But those are my two ideas for spin-off. I think those are the most likely to happen. But I think the one I would like the most, I think it's the Augie and Eva one. But as like a funny one, I would prefer the Eric one. I know it would be called GMW 2. Oh, and yeah, I didn't even answer your question properly. What would it be called? If it's like the Augie and Ava thing, it would be called like Kids Meet World, right? Kids Meet World, probably. And for Eric, I don't. Mr. Squirrels Meets World. That's really long. Yeah, that's my thing. I don't know. 13 Reasons Why is so good. I won't spoil it, but I love it so much. I know, right? I never read the books. I've heard of not the show, sorry. I've heard of the books. I said books. Like anytime I think of a book, I say books. Sorry. I read a lot of trilogies. So, but what was I saying? I never read the book, but I've heard so much about it since I was like younger. And for some reason, I thought that like Selena Gomez was going to be in a movie about the book. But I've never, as I said, I never read the book. I've heard a lot about it. I know that it was supposed to be about like, a girl that committed suicide and her like giving, 13 tapes saying the 13 reasons why she, killed herself. And that was like a while ago. I don't remember how many years, but it's been a while. And then the show came out and everybody was like, freaking out about it. And I remember hearing that Selena was going to be, involved in the show, like behind the scenes and stuff. And I pressured my sister. I was like, Jocelyn, you have to watch the show. When I watched the first episode in Ecuador by myself, I was like, Jocelyn, let's watch the first episode right now. And she was like, no. And she kept saying no and stuff. I don't know. She doesn't like watching TV anymore with me. So I was like, come on. And then she said, finally, like one day, she was like, okay, fine, let's watch it. So then we watched the first episode, and my sister was like, okay, let's go, because I had the first episode downloaded on my laptop. I didn't have the rest of the season. So, and at the time we just got internet. So my sister was like, okay, let's go downstairs, because the internet was only like available downstairs. It was a very weak connection. So we were like, let's go downstairs to the area where we eat. I don't know what it's called, the dining area. Yeah. And let's sit there and let's like download the rest of the season and let's watch it there. And I was like, okay, so we go downstairs. It was like the middle of the night, and my sister downloaded like the 10 episodes. There's not 10 episodes, but there's like 13, I think. But she downloaded 10 because, yeah. And then I told her I'm not going to watch the show right now because I wanted to sleep, because we spent so much time downstairs and I just went to sleep. Also because I didn't really want to watch the show then, because I wanted to wait until I could react to it. So my sister ended up watching like most of the show, like I think up until episode 6, like half of the show that night. And then the next day I watched episode 2, but I filmed myself and it was really awkward and weird because my sister was right there, and you guys are gonna see what I mean. And then I had to like eat dinner, and I was like, yeah, it was weird. But yeah, my sister loves the show now, and she knows more than me, but I keep telling her not to tell me anything, and she's like, I respect that, so it's good. It's great because usually she'll, you know, spoil stuff for me. I can't watch 13 Reasons Why. I know some people can't, and I do put in my I do put a warning in the beginning. For people that, you know, are sensitive to topics that, you know, they talk about in the show or they show. So I understand some people can't watch the show, and yeah, so I just want to make sure that that people that are sensitive to the, you know, topics of the show are aware that, you know, the show contains, you know, those topics. So yeah, where was I? I love Riverdale too, LOL, and I like Andy Mack too. You should watch Riverdale. It is really good, and the season finale, I won't spoil it, but it's very shocking to say the least. Okay, Riverdale, yeah, the finale I heard is shocking. I've been on Twitter, but I've seen like some comments. I have no idea what they are about, like, but I try to not remember the names that I'm reading because I don't want to, you know, watch the show and then like know who. I think it's a killer. Is the show about a killer? It's about a murder, right? That's, my sister watched like the first couple of minutes of it, and she didn't really get into it because she thought it was like a PLL type show, a Pretty Little Liars thing. But I really hope that that it's not, because a lot of people are saying it's really good. And Andy Mack, yes, I hear Andy Mack is really good, and I don't know much about it, but oh my god, there's a lot more comments now. I don't know much about it, but as of now, because I don't know what's happening, except something about the dad, which please don't tell me, I'm just commenting on it. But yeah, that's all I know. And then there's like relationship things going on, I think, in the show. But yeah, that's as far as I'll go right now about like commenting about the show. Or it could be The World Strikes Back. Yes. The world. I get it. The world. I get it. Same Cameron. Riverdale is basically mature Girl Meets World. Really? Riverdale, or you mean Andy Mack? Because Riverdale is not like, I don't think it's like Girl Meets World because they don't kill anybody. But Riverdale, I think, yeah, it's mature. I've seen a couple of clips, like edits and stuff of people making for Riverdale. So yeah. Mimi, do you watch Smurf vlogs or like the cartoon? Do I watch Smurf? The, you know, the YouTuber, I think that's what you mean. Yes, I do. I don't watch him that much, but he keeps coming up in my recommended section, so I do watch him. And I know he does a lot of like reviews and reactions now, and he even did a face reveal. I saw that when I was in Ecuador, and he does like Riverdale, and he kind of keeps us updated with the whole Girl Meets World situation. And I remember watching the video that he posted about like Girl Meets World likely not coming back because of something that Ryder or Will said at a Comic-Con in Calgary. I watched that video right after I found out about the news about Girl Meets World not getting picked up. So yeah, I think because it was in my recommended area. But yeah, I do watch him occasionally. I haven't watched the Riverdale videos because obviously I haven't watched Riverdale, but yes, I do watch him. LOL, that would be a good one. The Weirdo. I know, right? OMG, I do. Thanks. Awesome. LOL, people say Archie is Lucas, Victoria is Maya, Betty is Riley, and Jughead is Sparkle, which I kind of disagree with, but it's whatever. I think I've seen like people shipping Archie and Maya, like they've been doing like crossover edits. I've seen a lot of those, especially in the beginning, when the show first started. I was like, what is? That's actually when I found out about the show, because I saw this video of like Jughead and Maya, and I was like, I know the actor that plays Jughead, obviously, because I grew up watching Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and On Deck and everything. So that's how I found out about Riverdale, and yeah. So that's one of the only reasons why I like considered watching the show in the beginning, because obviously like I love Cole and I love Dylan as well. And it's great to see them acting again. Well, it's great to see Cole acting. I don't know about Dylan if he like still acts, but it's great to see that, you know, they're still here acting. It's okay. I can wait to read my book because I usually miss your hangouts when I'm at school. Sad face. Thank you so much. If you guys have homework, please do it. I know it's late, and like, yeah, please do your homework if you have to do it. But thank you so much. You're giving up your book time for me. That means a lot because obviously I rarely do that for anybody because reading is very important to me. That's so true though, Cameron. Yes, same here, Derpy. Cameron H. Jughead is Donnie Barnes. Oh, I get it. I see. I see. I don't know about like the like Betty and is it Betty and Riley? I don't really know her character that well, but I know a bit like more of Veronica because I know she's supposed to be like a cheerleader. I don't know if Betty is a cheerleader. I don't know. And Archie's Lucas. I don't know like how that connects, but okay. Um, it is funny how we are just having this chat in the comments. Yes, yes, I know. We are all a family here. We are all the Mimi mothers. Okay, you guys are my mothers now. By the way, happy Mother's Day. I forgot to say, that just reminded me of Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I hope you guys, you know, celebrate it with your moms and everything. I was lucky enough to celebrate like Mother's Day by going to the cemetery in Ecuador. It was my last day there, and I got to see my grandmother, obviously in the cemetery, and my grandfather, who I never met, and I got to see a half uncle that I like met when I was like younger, but you know, obviously he passed away in 2004, I think, or 2002. I think it was 2004. And then like we visited a lot of people that day, and it was nice because like I didn't really get to know my grandmother especially, and obviously my grandfather, who I never met. He died like 10 years before I was born. But yeah, that's how I spent my Mother's Day, and then I went home and I fell asleep, and yeah, it was very it was a very tiring day. And then the next night, no, during the night we had to like pack, and then I had to leave, and Monday travel, Tuesday I'm here. So that was my Mother's Day, and I know people were like asking me to do hangouts on that day, but I was like, I have to go visit people and I have to go visit places, so that's what I did. I think there's a message or something. I really hope it's not from my teacher, or my band. Okay, it's not good. Because I still haven't like told them that I didn't come to practice because I just fell asleep, and I feel so horrible about it because I take band very, very seriously. So I'm afraid of him sometimes. I feel afraid. Not like afraid like he's gonna like hurt me, but like afraid because he's very like strict with attendance, right? And I should have told him before. Like I told him yesterday that I was gonna be at band practice because I just arrived from Ecuador, but then I just couldn't because I went to the movies today with my sister, and I woke up early, and I just didn't have enough sleep last night, and yeah, so I really should have told him something. But I just fell asleep. I couldn't handle it, and now I'm awake and doing this. It's so funny though. It's so fun though. Congrats, Rooster. I hit 100 subs. Let's go. Great. I remember when I hit 100 subs too. Samar Tula. Hi, hey Mimi. I feel your tame. Sorry. I feel your pain. I need water, you know. My big water, my 1.5 liter water. Because my you know, my voice is, you know, dried, and my mouth is dry too. I feel your pain. I'm tired too. I know, right? Like it's not a good time right now. But I'm trying to entertain myself by doing this. Thank you, Weirdo. You're welcome. Robot Meets World, Farkle. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a good name. Oh my gosh, imagine though, like, would it actually be him or like a robot version of Farkle? Because I don't think he's a robot, right? Yeah. Um, like considering it. Pretty sure in 10 years, Boy Meets World will get a total reboot, so most likely it will be called Boy Meets World. That would be cool. Boy Meets World, like 30 years after the original Boy Meets World. Like, how would that be? It would be like Man Meets World, right? Like, I don't know how that would work. Like, I don't know. But that would be kind of cool. I feel like more like, Boy Meets World fans would be like interested in, you know, in watching that show than they were about Girl Meets World. Mimi, I made the party. OMG, yes, queen. Hi, Brian. It's great to hear from you. I know we've been like chatting on Twitter a couple of times, but like it's great to hear from you and be back the way things were before. Hi, lovely. I can't believe it's been so long. I've been on your live videos. Hi, Vic. Yes, it's been a very, very long time. Yeah. What did I miss? Just talking about the show being canceled, and you can watch obviously this hangout after I finish it, because this time I won't delete it like the other times when I was in Ecuador, because they were very bad quality. But what else? We talked about Riverdale as well, like comparing it to Girl Meets World and stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like Girl Meets World, Riverdale, Andy Mack, I think. Yeah, we talked about that, and then what else did we talk about? I think that was it. I don't remember anymore. Sorry. Have you heard of Cinder? Have I heard of? No. Let me see what that is. Sorry. Sorry. Let's see what it is. I don't know. Hey Kiwi. Hi. um, is that a show or something? Let me see. Oh, it's a novel. Cool. It's a science fiction novel. Nice. I feel I might have. I don't know. Looks familiar. Something that my sister would buy, and I would read because I literally don't buy a lot of books because she likes to buy books. Followed by Scarlet. It looks very familiar. Like especially the Scarlet one. Maybe my sister has bought like those books, like, but I don't think she's bought this one. No. But yeah, I'll try to look into it so I can see if she has. But thank you for telling me. Which show I just came on? What show that we were I don't know. Riverdale. Oh, 13 Reasons Why we were also talking about. Sorry. Girl Meets World and Andy Mack. We were talking about those 4 shows. How was your day, Brian? I'm just gonna pass by that. We are talking about 13 Reasons Why. Yes, we are. Not bad, just tiring as usual. LOL. I had a French test today. Oh, yeah. I feel for you because as a lot of you guys know, I don't like French. I have to learn it, or I had to learn it, but like it's not like I don't like French. It's just very hard for me to learn, and I really should have done better when I was in high school. But yeah, like French was always hard for me. It was one of my hardest subjects. I think it was like, yeah, it was one of my lowest marks in high school, and that was like grade 9. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't really like watching 13 Reasons Why so much. If someone's hurting, they're not gonna leave you. 13 Reasons Why did it. Wait, if someone's hurting, they're not gonna leave you. What does that mean though? I don't know. Sorry. I know the show is very, very heavy. Like it's also graphic as well. Because I've seen some videos the people edit and stuff about the show. So honestly, the show is I like the show because it's real and it doesn't hold back when it comes to like those serious topics, and it happens. Like the whole, like, I'm gonna talk about something that happened in the first episode, which was the whole what's his name? I don't remember his name. The guy that took pictures of Hannah on the slide, and and like, you know, his friends posted it everywhere in the school. That kind of thing actually does happen. I've watched, like, you know, not, well, documentaries and news and stuff like that, you know, it does happen. So I feel like it's very real. So that's why I like the show, especially the first episode. I was very impressed with that. Um, I take Spanish 1A. Nice. It's good that you're learning Spanish. We can talk sometime now. Um, yes, Riverdale is the best. You should watch it. I know. I might watch it after this. Like, I might react to the first episode after this, but it depends on how long the comments are of this hangout are. Because, yeah, I usually go on for hours when it comes to this because you guys write a lot. I just watched the season finale of The Next Step. Nice, really? I didn't know that they were having the season finale. Um, is that a good show? Is it? It's Canadian, right? I always get confused with Backstage and The Next Step. So I feel like they're the same show, just because I think they both are about dancing. I think, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, but yeah, I just haven't watched either. Even though I think they're both. Are they both Canadian, or is just The Next Step? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Um, Hey Mimi, I love you so much. I love you so much too. Thank you, Z. Canadian, it's Zed. Underscore is underscore cool. Hi. I remember you signed up for my collab video, so thank you so much. And I loved your video. Brian. Yep, it's kind of good. I just like the versatile dancing. The endings of each season is always better than the whole season, and season 4 had like 40 episodes. Wow, I don't know why. Like, is it just Canadian shows that have like so many episodes in their season? Uh, really, wow, 40 episodes is a lot. OMG, so many people ship Jughead and Maya. Wow. Yes, I can obviously. I don't know why. Is it because they were both on Disney? Or just like they fit well together? Like, he's blonde, kinda ish, and she's blonde. She's actually blonde. Yeah, I've seen those videos. I've seen a lot of them, and that's why I found out about the show, because of those videos. Um, Dang, that a lot. Yeah, that a lot. I know, right? But it was worth it. Great, that's what she said. I will check it out. Hi, Daniela. Hi. Right now I'm watching Matter. I was like Family Matters, but it's not that at all. It's Modern Family. Sorry. I only know Family Matters. Sorry. Modern Family is so funny. LOL. I've seen a couple of clips. I just never got into the show, but like, yeah. There's actually, I forgot to mention this, but there's a show that I've been watching in Ecuador, and it's so cool that like the show that, you know, comes on TV is actually not like translated or dubbed into Spanish. It's actually just English with, you know, subtitles in the below the show. So it's called Fresh Off the Boat. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but it's so funny. It's one of the funniest shows I've ever watched. It deals with like racism in like a very, like, you know, funny way. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to say that like racism shouldn't be taken seriously, but it's such a like a smart show, like in the way they do things. Like, they address stereotypes, and everybody knows, like, you know, the stereotypes of, you know, some, you know, ethnic backgrounds and stuff, and it's just really funny and clever, I think, the way they do the show. And I really encourage people to watch it because it's so funny. And it's basically a show. It's a show that takes place in like the 90s, and it's based off, I think, a real family from that time. Um, and it's about like this family. I think it's they come from DC, and they were in like Chinatown and everything, and I think they come from China, but they were always like surrounded with Chinese culture, and then they moved to Orlando, and they're surrounded by a lot of you know, American culture, and the kids in the family, like, they want to fit in, well, except like, well, just the oldest one, he wants to fit in with everybody in his school, um and it's just, it's like, it's very good, you know, humor. It's very, funny. um, but yeah, that's a show I've been watching in Ecuador. I've only watched like the first 6 episodes, I think, overall. Once I started like loving the show when it would come on TV, but it's really good. I think they're on the third season right now. That show premiered like in 2015. That's a really good show. Um, I was wondering if you would like to do a hangout sometime. Yes, I remember that I promised you that we would before I left Daniela. So yes, we really should plan one. We can plan one this week or next week. If like you're busy, I know like I think you're almost done school. I don't know what if you finish in June or May, but I know that you're starting to go to you're starting to pack for college and stuff. But we should talk about it on Twitter. I love how they represent the gay community and stuff. Um, is that in? Oh, you're talking about Modern Family. That's nice. I haven't seen the show, as I said, but that's great that they do that. You'll get the relations better if you watch a show. It's partially because of the first few episodes, Archie, Veronica, Betty triangle relating to the Lucas Maya Riley triangle. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm up for that. No, um, interesting. I feel like uh nice. Okay, I'm okay. I'm gonna prepare myself for that. Really, I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was gonna be a triangle involved. Riverdale or Girl Meets World. By the way, I love you so much. I have only seen Girl Meets World. Haven't watched Riverdale. Still haven't watched it, but I will. Um, but I feel like Riverdale is like supposed to be more like obviously it's mature. It's like a lot more mature than Girl Meets World. But I don't know. Once I watch the show, once I like, you know the characters of Riverdale, then I'll decide what I like better, which set of characters I like better. So in T and S season 4, the next step, the first half they had to go through this silly love triangle. Worst yet, it was with the studio head and an A trooper and a former one, but the completions at the end are better. And the studio head messed up everything for the team. Ugh. That's always what happens. Yeah. So I don't know, but like I know triangles don't usually end well unless they're done right, but most of the time they are not done right. Um, sorry, I just like went a bunch of comments down. Uh, where was I? Mimi, will you ever go transgender like surgically? Will I ever go transgender? Sure. Oh my gosh. That's a very like not that there's anything wrong with transgender people obviously, but I guess no, because I'm not transgender, or I don't feel like I'm a boy. Like some obviously um like I'm talking about this right now, but some obviously like I have some like boy interests, especially when I was younger. I used to like cars more than dolls and stuff, or I'd play with both, but I don't think I would. I don't know. Yeah. uh, where was I? Abby's edits. Hi, Abby. I haven't been on Facebook, by the way, in a long time. I really should, because I'm supposed to hang out with my friends tomorrow, so I should go on Facebook after this. You just reminded me that. Hi, Amy. I'm going to try my hardest to stay on here, but I have a headache. I need to do collab parts. But hi, I'm glad you're back. Thank you so much, Abby. I know if you have a headache, please, like, you should get some rest. I have a headache as well, from like not sleeping enough, but I'm still here, and I want to do this. But the best thing I recommend is to fall asleep right now if you have a headache. And it's great that you're editing. I love editing as well. Hi, Mimi. How are you? Hi, Reina. Reina, is it Reina? Hi, Reina. Do you ship Sabrina and Bradley Simpson? I don't know who Bradley Simpson is. I thought you were gonna say Bradley Stephen Perry for a second. Is he like a musician or something? I think I've heard about him, but I like vaguely remember that. So let me see. Let me see. Bradley. What's it? Simpson. Is he a musician? He looks like it. Yeah, he's a singer. He's 21. Wow. Uh, do I ship them together? I have no idea who he is, except now that like he's a musician. Is he like a new musician? Because yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Sorry, I don't really ship real life couples except for like Paperina. So I think I have to say no for now. Are you also excited to see Mackenzie Small at the concert? I love her. I caught feelings, feelings, feelings. Yeah. I am actually, because when you told me that she was gonna be there, I was like, oh my god, like I just did an edit video with her song, and I loved that song so much that like when you told me, I was like, yes. I was so excited to hear that, and it's gonna be weird. I hope she sings that song though in the concert. That's gonna be really cool. Um, if Girl Meets World wasn't canceled and you had to cancel one of the shows for good, which would it be? Girl Meets World, Riverdale, and Andy Mac. What? I cannot be put in that situation. If I had to choose, I would get so much hate, regardless of which show I'd pick. I haven't I've watched Andy Mac just the first 2 episodes, and I haven't seen Riverdale, so I don't know how good it is yet. I can't decide. Uh, oh my gosh, that's a hard question. All the shows that I'm gonna be reacting to are very, very good. I think that's why I have to react to them, except for like maybe PLL. I would have to choose that if that was an option. For now, I'm just gonna say Riverdale because I have not watched it, so that's the only, because I don't know how good it is, even though you guys keep saying it's really good. But I'm gonna choose that one because that's the only show I haven't watched yet. So it happens to me that I spend a lot of time watching Girl Meets World, and then I watch a Boy Meets World episode, and it's just shocking how much funnier and interesting it is, and the life lessons are a lot better. True. Like I remember watching. I don't watch Boy Meets World that much anymore. But when I did, like in 2014, when Girl Meets World was first on, I'd watch like back and forth, and I'd be like, Boy Meets World, yeah, it's really funny, and like the lessons were so much like better, I think, because they were just coming out of Mr. Feeney's mouth, so everything he said was always good. And then with Girl Meets World, they were just starting out, so and the acting wasn't that good in the first season, but yeah, I don't know, like I don't know. I feel like because they had more liberty in Boy Meets World, obviously because it wasn't on Disney, but Girl Meets World was, so that's why it was better, I think. And they weren't so restricted as well, like in the 90s. I mean, they were probably restricted of some things, but like not as much as like Disney is right now, you know? The guy who took the pictures, etc., is Justin. Wait, what pictures? Justin, that's his name. I was like, what pictures? What are you talking about? And I know 13 Reasons Why. I get it. Okay. Yeah, I don't like him. Obviously, I don't know. Like he seems so insensitive. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, obviously, but from the first 2 episodes, I feel like he's very insensitive. Like he doesn't care like what happened, or he just cares about like saving himself from the trouble of having to go to court and stuff, and that's what I feel about Justin. Meanwhile, I don't know about like I love Clay and I love Hannah together, but don't tell me please, but like I still don't know what he did wrong, Clay, obviously because I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but I feel like I have a feeling because I've like there have been hints that I've seen like in some videos of what he did wrong, but it's so sad for me. Yeah. Yes, Backstage and The Next Step are both Canadian, and one is just dancing, but Bax is Backstage. Bax is almost like Victorious with an art school. Nice. I don't remember when The Next Step came out, but I feel like it used to come like on TV. Like I think The Next Step is in season 4, right? So that makes sense. I would have to have I still had TV back then, or I still had that like family channel when the first season came out. So I do remember like watching some clips and they showed like dancing and stuff. But I've never seen Backstage. I know that show came out just like two years ago or like a year ago. Yeah, guys, I have to go to bed. Night, everyone. Bye. Meeg? Is it Meeg? I'm sorry if I don't say your name right, but bye. Um, sorry. I just burped. Have a nice day tomorrow and today. Thank you too, weirdo. I love how you guys are so friendly to each other. That's great. Mackenzie Small is from Backstage. Is she like an actress there, or is she just like singing there? That's really cool though. I had no idea, but that's really cool. No wonder she's coming to the big ticket summer event. Yeah. I love Fresh Off the Boat. Wow, cool. Kiwi. I know I'll call you Kiwi, but I know that your name is Weirdo now. Really cool. I haven't met anybody yet that like likes the show because I just started watching it, but that's cool. um, OMG, one of the kids from Fresh Off the Boat was in an episode of Liv and Maddie. Nice. Which one is it? Is it the oldest one, Eddie, or is it like one of the two younger ones? I don't remember their names, but I remember the main kid is Eddie, because he's like a lot. He's in a lot of the first couple of episodes. So yeah, yeah, he was. I think. Oh, it's great that you guys know the show. Have you ever heard of Scam? It's a is it Norwegian show? I have heard of it a lot. I remember when it first came out, like I started watching a lot of like edits and stuff. I think your avatar on your YouTube is from the show, if I'm not mistaken. I think, or is that another show? I'm sorry. But yeah, I have heard of it. I've never watched it. I don't know if it's in English. I don't think it is, but I've never watched a show with like subtitles before unless it's like Spanish because I can understand Spanish. But I've heard it's a really good show and it's really really popular right now. That's all I know really. Well, I have to shower. Have a nice day, y'all. Enjoy life and be positive. Also have hope for girl. I almost said Boy Meets World. Girl Meets World. Thank you so much, Kiwi. Bye. And Brian said bye as well. Cameron, thank you for bringing up the show. She needs to watch it. Yeah, Scam. Thank you. There's so many shows. I don't know about Scam though, like, because I'm already like watching so many shows and like even the shows that I'm watching now. There's a lot. That's a lot of shows for me. And I usually just watch YouTube, but I guess I should give it a chance if you guys are telling me that I should. But I have watched a lot of edit videos. I know that Reina, I think that's your name. I think that's how you say your name. You're having like a scam audition channel thing, like you're doing a channel just for scam videos and stuff, which I think is really cool. Yeah, that's all. That's all I know about the show. I know that it's just a very good show that I've heard. I just took a shower, lol. Nice. It's always good to be clean. I took a shower today, which is obvious. And I'm wearing my Sabrina merch, by the way, which I don't know if you guys noticed that. And something that I don't know if a lot of you guys know that that I did in Ecuador is that I bought. I'm going to the big ticket summer event with just myself, but I'm gonna be meeting Sabrina again. I got VIP and I like asked my dad and everything, and because he has a credit card, I don't. And so I'm going and I'm gonna be seeing her again, and I want to do a project for her again, which I know will take a lot of time, but this time I want to make it like better some way. I still have to come up with an idea. It might be a book again, or it's just gonna be like a different kind of book. It might be like there might be like more stuff in it. Hopefully more people sign up for it or like do it. There's because last time I got 50 people to do it. Maybe I can get 100 this time. Like I'm always reaching for everything, I'm very ambitious. So that's what I'm like trying to figure out, like what I want to do for a project for when I see her and stuff, and also like trying to come up with a conversation in my head of like what I want to say to her as well, like when I meet her. Hopefully this time it won't be as bad as like last time. Not like that anything went horribly bad, but like security wasn't very nice when I went to go see her last time. Where was I? Sorry, I don't know why I was so down in the comments. I meant they're not gonna leave you 13 reasons why they did it, meaning suicide. Ignore the ending. um, they're not gonna leave you. Have you seen the show? Um, I don't know, but I mean, I guess not. Like, uh, it's so hard to talk about this, but like, I don't know much. Like, I haven't seen the whole show yet, so like, I haven't seen all the reasons why, Hannah, committed suicide. Um, but like, I feel like a comforting like concept, like that anybody can take is you're not really by yourself, or you're not really alone, or no matter what happens, you'll never, be alone, because you're always with yourself, and you have to learn how to love yourself before you can love other people. And that's a concept I've learned from my dad, mainly, and also from Lily, because in the Boss book that I read when I was, flying to Ecuador and just reading it on the plane, she talks about that, and like she talks about how she like learned to love herself while she was going through depression and stuff. Um, and I still try to learn how to deal with stuff between like family and stuff, and then learning how to deal with myself and what I think, and everything is very important. And like what I'm talking about is mental health. Like everything that you think is affects you, and trying to learn how to be more positive is very important. So yeah. um yes, that would be great. It's an amazing show. Talking about Scam, by the way. Okay, I'll try to watch the show once I finish doing the other things I have to do. Um, I'll try to watch it as casually as possible, because it's probably a really good show. My sister watches a lot of subtitle shows. I just haven't done that. Like I probably like would enjoy it, but I just haven't myself. Like personally, I haven't really thought about looking into the show. But I do watch a lot of the edits because they're amazing. Like everybody that does like edit videos about Scam is very talented. Reina is one of them, by the way, but you guys should check out her channel. So yeah. And Sabina as well. She does a lot of great edits for Scam as well. So I'm shouting you guys out because you guys are really, really good editors. And Cameron as well, and Abby as well, and you guys are like my editing community that I talk to a lot. The studio head literally was too focused on her boyfriends. She didn't read the rules properly, and she got my favorite character disqualified from the regionals and more. She was not good for the job. Wow. um, she was too focused on her boyfriend. How many boyfriends does she have? Is this like a two-timing thing, or is it just like one boyfriend at a time? Like, but that sucks. I hate when characters do things to other characters, and then then you hate them and you never get over it. I'm still here. It's slowly going away. That's good. For me, I think as well, just because I'm so entertained with this hangout that I'm like, I don't feel much pain anymore. That's great. Yes, you said my name right. I'm glad about that. Thank you. Scam is perfection. They did everything so well. I hear even like the filming, like the whole, like the way they filmed the show is so good as well. Like the pictures and everything that like the screenshots that people take. I saw a tweet about that recently, and I was like, yeah, they're like the way they film the show, like the sets and stuff are really, really beautiful. So I don't know where they film it, but it's really beautiful. I don't have homework this whole week because this week I'm going to have to do the SBAC SPAC. What's that? I have no idea. I'm sorry, but that's great. You don't have homework. Yeah. um, I know, right? And season 3 was my favorite season, probably. What were we talking about again with Scam? Wait, how many seasons did Scam have? I didn't know. I thought Scam was like a recent show, like a new show. Is Scam pronounced scum or scam? I heard people get mad if you say it wrong. I have no idea. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm just pronouncing it the way I see it. I hope it's not scum. Oh my gosh, though, like scum, I kind of see why people would like scum, like A, the way the A is pronounced. I have no idea. I should really look into that. Yeah. Because AVAC obs I've heard a lot about him on Twitter. Sorry, there's something in my nose. I've heard a lot about him. He's very popular in the Twitter community and the YouTube community as well. Yes, I always pronounce it like scam, even though I know it's wrong. Is it scam? Because that sounds weird, like in the English language, you know. But I'll just call it scam until someone tells me it's wrong. That's how I pronounce it. I've been saying it in a Norwegian accent though recently. Yeah, I don't know. I've always like mentally said scam, like never scum, you know. How hype are you for your sorry, for your I thought you said for your hands. For hands. I know what you're talking about. So the Sabrina single that's coming out I think on Friday. I'm very excited. I may react to it. I think my parents are here. I have to go, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Oh my god. Bye.